We don't just sit back and hope for the best. We'll make the best happen. This is how wars are won, Bell.
We'll dive into each title, exploring how the Black Ops franchise evolved over the years, from groundbreaking innovations to thrilling new chapters. Stick around as we break down each game, uncovering the key changes, enhancements, and the impact they've made on the series. This is the complete Call of Duty Black Ops history. And this is nerdsection.com. Step into the gritty battlegrounds of Call of Duty World at War, a 2008 release that served as bridge between to the Black Ops saga. Set during the chaotic days of World War II, this installment plunged players into the heart of brutal combat with a relentless focus on realism and intensity. You'll storm the beaches of Okinawa, fight through the streets of Stalingrad, and experience the raw, unfiltered chaos of war like never before. World at War was not just a showcase of intense firefights and cinematic moments. It also introduced players to the franchise's iconic Zombies mode. This thrilling addition was a game changer, offering a fresh and frantic co-op experience where players fend off waves of the undead in a desperate fight for survival. It quickly became a fan favorite, setting the stage for future Black Ops entries. The game laid the groundwork for the Black Ops series. As you dive into World at War, you can appreciate how its compelling narrative and intense gameplay not only defined a new era for the franchise, but also set high expectations for the future of the Black Ops saga. The release of Call of Duty Black Ops in 2010 marked a pivotal moment in the series, plunging players into a thrilling Cold War era filled with espionage and covert operations. Set against the backdrop of the 1960s, this installment introduced a gripping narrative that followed CIA operative Alex Mason as he navigated through a labyrinth of political intrigue, secret missions, and high-stakes conflicts. The game masterfully blended historical events with a captivating storyline, creating an unforgettable experience that kept players on the edge of their seats. In addition to its compelling story, Black Ops brought a host of new gameplay features and enhancements. The multiplayer mode was revamped with an extensive arsenal of weapons, perks, and customizable loadouts, which provided a fresh and exhilarating competitive experience. The Zombies mode also became a fan favorite, offering a unique co-op experience where players faced off against waves of undead adversaries in a variety of challenging maps and scenarios. This mode alone helped cement Black Ops as a standout title in the franchise. With its intricate plot, diverse gameplay options, and innovative features, Call of Duty Black Ops not only solidified the series' reputation for excellence, but also left a lasting impact on the gaming community. Its blend of historical depth and action-packed gameplay set a new standard for future entries and continues to resonate with fans even years after its release. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, released in 2012, took the beloved Black Ops franchise to bold new heights with its ambitious storytelling and gameplay innovations. This sequel transported players to a dual timeline, blending a gripping Cold War narrative with a futuristic 2025 setting, creating a layered and engaging experience. The storyline, which revolves around the conflict between the legendary operative Alex Mason and the dangerous antagonist Raul Menendez, was enhanced by branching choices that allowed players to influence the outcome of the game's events, making every decision matter. One of the standout features of Black Ops 2 was its introduction of the Pick 10 system in multiplayer. This new approach to customization gave players unprecedented flexibility in designing their loadouts, letting them prioritize their playstyle and tactical preferences. Alongside this, the game expanded its Zombies mode with a deep and intricate narrative featuring new maps, a revamped progression system, and an expanded story that would captivate fans of the undead for years to come. Graphically and technically, Black Ops 2 pushed the envelope with its impressive visuals and advanced mechanics. The futuristic setting offered a fresh take on the series' traditional combat, blending high-tech warfare with the grit of Cold War-era conflicts. Its innovative design and engaging gameplay solidified Black Ops 2 as a standout entry in the series, ensuring its place as a fan favorite in the Call of Duty franchise. When Call of Duty Black Ops 3 hit the scene in 2015, it took the franchise to an exhilarating new height. Set in a gritty dystopian future, the game expanded on the already intense Black Ops universe with advanced cybernetic enhancements and a new breed of warfare. You were thrust into a world where soldiers boasted high-tech augmentations, from powerful exoskeletons to enhanced neural interfaces, redefining what it meant to be a soldier in a near-future battlefield. The campaign in Black Ops 3 offered a gripping narrative with branching storylines and multiple endings, pushing the boundaries of storytelling in the series. You joined a team of elite operatives grappling with a covert conspiracy and a rogue AI threat, all while navigating a visually stunning yet dangerously chaotic world. The game's dark and atmospheric environments, coupled with its intricate plot twists, ensured a gripping experience from start to finish. Multiplayer took a bold leap forward, introducing a new level of customization and mobility with the addition of the Specialist system. You had the freedom to choose from a roster of unique characters, each with their own special abilities and weapons. This, combined with the fast-paced, fluid movement system, made for some of the most dynamic and engaging multiplayer battles the series had seen. Whether you were diving into futuristic warfare or mastering the intricacies of your Specialist's abilities, Black Ops 3 set a new standard for the franchise's multiplayer experience. Let's dive into Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which hit the scene in 2018 and took a bold step away from the traditional campaign mode. For the first time in the series, Treyarch decided to go all in on multiplayer and special modes. This game introduced a trio of new experiences: the fast-paced, tactical multiplayer combat that fans loved, the cooperative zombies mode with a fresh storyline and complex multi-part maps, and a brand new battle royale mode called Blackout. Blackout was a game changer, bringing the thrill of last man standing gameplay to the Call of Duty universe with a massive map and intense action. Black Ops 4's multiplayer component was a reinvention with a focus on tactical play, introducing a new health system and an emphasis on specialist characters with unique abilities. This made each match feel dynamic and strategic, pushing players to adapt their tactics on the fly. The Zombies mode expanded with a narrative that spanned various locations and eras, offering players a deeper and richer experience compared to previous installments. Though Black Ops 4 didn't have a traditional single-player campaign, it made up for it with an abundance of content and replayability. Whether you were dropping into Blackout, fighting off zombies, or battling it out in multiplayer, there was always something exciting to experience. The game's departure from the campaign was controversial, but it undeniably paved the way for new gameplay innovations and left a lasting impact on the series. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, released in 2020, takes players back to the height of the Cold War era, delivering a thrilling and intense experience. Set in the early 1980s, this installment plunges you into the heart of espionage and covert operations. The narrative follows a CIA operative known as Bell, who's tasked with unraveling a global conspiracy involving the notorious Soviet spy Perseus. The game's plot is full of twists and turns, blending historical events with a gripping fictional storyline. The gameplay in Cold War is a brilliant mix of classic Black Ops gunplay and modern mechanics. The campaign is known for its branching choices, adding a layer of replayability as your decisions influence the outcome of the story. The multiplayer component continues to build on the series' legacy, introducing new modes and a revamped progression system that keeps the action fast-paced and competitive. With its visually stunning graphics, immersive sound design, and a killer soundtrack that captures the essence of the 80s, Black Ops Cold War delivers a high-octane experience. Whether you're delving into the single-player campaign or engaging in intense multiplayer matches, this entry in the Black Ops series stands out as a memorable chapter in the Call of Duty franchise. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, releasing on October 25th, 2024, is set to push the boundaries of the franchise even further. Co-developed by Treyarch and Raven Software, this upcoming installment will continue the gripping narrative from Black Ops Cold War, diving into a dynamic and intense spy thriller set in the early 1990s. As you step back into the shoes of the enigmatic operative Case, you'll unravel the complex web of deceit woven by the shadowy Pantheon, while navigating through high-stakes missions and exploring the aftermath of the Cold War and the Gulf War. The game's multiplayer component promises to deliver an exhilarating experience with 16 brand new maps at launch and the return of the classic prestige leveling system. Get ready to explore 12 core maps designed for 6v6 combat and 4 additional strike maps that cater to both 6 vs 6 and 2 vs 2 modes. On top of that, Black Ops 6 introduces an innovative omnidirectional movement system, allowing you to sprint, dive, and slide in any direction, creating a more fluid and dynamic combat experience. Additionally, the theater mode will let you relive epic multiplayer moments from any perspective. The Zombies mode is also making a grand return with 2 all-new maps, Terminus and Liberty Falls. Both maps will offer a blend of main quests and side missions, with new gameplay mechanics such as omnidirectional movement and customizable augments to enhance your zombie-slaying strategies. The game's extended development cycle, the longest in Call of Duty history, has ensured meticulous attention to detail, from the deep narrative to innovative gameplay features. With the game available to Xbox Game Pass subscribers from day one, it's shaping up to be a must-play experience for fans old and new. From the gritty battlefields of World War II and World at War to the intense Cold War conflicts and beyond, the Black Ops series has consistently pushed the envelope with its storytelling and gameplay. Before you go, dive deeper into the characters who've shaped the Black Ops saga with our video on the most important Call of Duty Black Ops characters. This video takes a closer look at the legends, the heroes, and the anti-heroes who've defined the series' unforgettable narrative. It's a perfect follow-up if you want to explore the personalities and backstories that make these games truly iconic.